Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to talk about how the last Ronin apparently shows how East, shows, as I keep messing this up. One last Ronin image shows how East Turtle TMNT died. Not like this book did. I totally did a chapter by chapter review of this, and totally did a roundtable review of this, and I will put the link to the roundtable in the review in the description, so if you guys want to watch it, you guys can. I personally don't think that we really need to go into depth how Easter died and how exactly Michelangelo became the last Ronin, because I think this book does a well enough job to do that. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. And if you guys read this, then you guys will know why. But at first, by Kevin Eastman, one of the writers on The Lost Years is Kevin Eastman, how Kevin Eastman had a hand in this. So I might give the Lost Years a chance, because it has a co-creator of the Ninja Turtles involved. So, even though I still think we don't need it, but that's just me. So, this will contain spoilers to The Last Ronin. The Lost Years by Bubsley, a new image teasing the upcoming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Long story short, this will have spoilers to the Lost Years part, which is supposed to be a prequel to this. In a bloody comic book page, Raphael, Donatello, Leonardo, and Michelangelo's deaths are featured, showing how their demise of the heroes played a crucial part in Michelangelo's transformation to the last Ronin. Read this article before? I have to say they misspelled Raphael's name. Besides having Raphael be R-A-P-H-A-E-L, they have it R-A-F-A-E-L. And in this case, that's the wrong spelling, and it annoys the crap out of me for some reason. Anyways. In the original Last Ronin series, Michelangelo took on the titular role as he becomes the last surviving member of his family, as Donatello, Raphael, Leonardo, Michelangelo, and the Master Splinter were all killed by the Foot Clan after going on a journey on a self-discovery to find purpose in nearly killing himself, only to be saved by April O'Neil. Michelangelo made it his mission to take down the Foot Clan and end their authoritarian rule. Ultimately, Mikey succeeded in taking the organization down, but lost his own life in the process. In a new prequel comic to The Last Ronin, Michelangelo remains haunted by the death of his brothers. In The Last Ronin Lost Years, issue number 1, Kevin Eastman, Tom Walsh, Ben Bishop, and S.L. Gallant from IDW Publishing. One of the previews pages for the story features Michelangelo being forced to relive the deaths of his family, from Raphael dying in his fight against Roku Karai, Leonardo's explosive sacrifice, and Donatello's Master Splinter being overwhelmed by Foot Clan forces. Michelangelo can't escape the darkest moment of his life as he treks across the world in search to find new meaning. So, the new TMNT series will explore Michelangelo's grief. The Return of the Last Ronin timeline will explore Michelangelo's grief of losing his family even more in depth, as readers will learn about his journey of exclusion across the world and dealing with the guilt of losing Donnie, Raph, Leo, and Master Splinter. The Last Ronin Lost Years will show the battles he had to fight as he became the last Ronin. Check out the text preview below, and this will contain spoilers. So even more spoilers than may have been. So if you guys I should probably say spoiler alert, which I think I did. this article kind of did contain spoilers to The Last Ronin. This will contain spoilers to the Lost Years comic arc even more. So if you guys don't want more spoilers, just exit this video and come back after you read this. Otherwise, still happy to have you. So they'll return to the Ronin first in the smash hit miniseries TMNT The Last Ronin. Readers were taken on a pulse-pounding trek through time, past, present, and future, to witness the final gut-wrenching days of the heroes in the half-cell. For Michelangelo in particular, the march to his heartbreaking last battle was long and dangerous, taking him from New York City to Japan, across Asia and Europe, and then back home again to administer final justice against those guilty of killing his family. But what happened during those fateful years when he had only the need of vengeance and Master Splinter's journal to guide him? What battles did he fight? What hard lessons did he learn? And apparently I sneezed. I guess that's the answer. The time has come to find out as original miniseries. The time has come to find out as original miniseries writers Kevin Eastman and Tom Walsh joins artists Ben Bishop and S.L. Gallant to finally reveal what adventures the Last Ronin experienced during his vengeful journey. While in the present, a new master, Casey Marie Jones, prepares her young Terrapin students to be the next generation of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. While the new miniseries will explore Michelangelo's grief and revenge over losing his family, it will also showcase a new generation of turtles who are being trained by Casey Jones Jr. So, while Lost Years will take a look back at what transformed Michelangelo into the Last Ronin, it will also shine a light on the future of a new group of heroes who emerged after the family's death. Still, seeing Michelangelo navigate through his grief should make for a heavy, heartbreaking story. So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin, Lost Years, issue number 1 from IDW Publishing arrives in comic book stores on January 25th of 2023. And I have to admit that part of me is saying going back to extend some of the things Michelangelo had to go through might seem unnecessary, but seeing how Kevin Eastman is behind that story, I'll give it a shot, because I might be judging it a bit too harshly. Plus, they teased the next generation of the Ninja Turtles, and Casey Marie Jones is pretty much the new Master Splinter to the Ninja Turtles. So I wonder if these turtles are going to be named after the original Ninja Turtles, or are they going to be named totally different? So I'm interested on what the new generation of Ninja Turtles will be named. So I also might get it for that reason. So, anyways, I think this is a pretty interesting article. I'll be game to finding out more. But what do you guys think of this article? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. One over day, kind of one other, and I will talk to you fellow mutants later. Later, taters.